Ready? Action for the up to time. All right. That settled? Okay, all right. Okay. Action. Hi. How are you? Are you good? Yeah, me too. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, my deepest apologies. I have been very inconsistent. Actually, I didn't even think about this channel for the last couple of years, to be truthfully honest. I've been so busy, but things have changed. And so I wanted to do an introduction, an update as to what's going on. And so I'm going to title this the first episode of Hotel Soul. So, what am I doing? I am doing another life reset. If you have subscribed to my channel, you know um, I'm pretty sure I did a video about me doing my. Actually, it wasn't my first reset. I would probably consider it to be my second reset. Um, and knowing what I did, like within a week, I had left home. Um, it wasn't a prompt to decision. I have been thinking about it for a while. It's just that I made the decision to leave at the very last minute, right? And so this time around, I'm doing a life reset, and that's actually a thing, y'all. If y'all Google it, it's a real thing. I thought I made it up, but it's for real. Where you get rid of anything, anyone that no longer serves you. And so, what people mean, no longer serves you. Are you using them? No, it means like it does not benefit with you. It does not align with you. And so, when I did, I want to consider my second reset back in summer of 2022. I knew that the life that I was living did not align with who I was. I was doing what society wanted me to do, or I thought was, the right thing to do because society had said it's the right thing to do. Like go to college, graduate, get a job, get a house. I had all of that. Overrated. Anyways, anyways, I that was my at that time, I knew I no longer aligned. Um where I was, what I was doing for work. Like it was just, and I literally had been writing about it for some time before I made a decision. I want to say years. I left in 2022. I'm pretty sure it was about 5 years of me writing in my journal because I looked at some of my past journals when I was packing up my stuff. And I was talking about the exact same thing in 2018 that I was in 2022. That's how you know a change is needed. But sometimes with me, like this situation, I want to dot my I's, cross my T's, make sure I am not running away from something. Because what I do know is that whatever we run away from is always going to come with us because there's something within us that we have to learn. So I wanted to make sure that I've learned all the lessons I needed to learn before I moved on. So I had the inclination like a year ago that it was time for me to go, but I was still it's denial. It was definitely denial. I, wanted to make things better and, whatever. But the position that I'm currently in, I no longer align with it. I have outgrown it. And it's okay now for me to say that. But it's just that it's time for me to step out again and continue on my journey. Like I always knew that where I am currently was just a pit stop. It was a wonderful pit stop. I learned so much about myself. I've grown so much from the girl, that I see in the past photos 4 years ago. so much. I've grown so much. And I'm thankful for the time that I've spent here, but it's time to go. So, um, and you wonder like, why you gotta go? Like, why can't you just stay like where you are? The thing is that the job that I have now, is also tied to my housing. So they provide my housing for me, which is a sweet gig, but um, it takes up a lot of my time and energy. And there are projects that I've been wanting to put out into the world, and I just don't have the energy for it. I did request during that year when I knew I wanted to leave. I did request more time off, and I was given it, but I was still putting in a lot of energy that I just can't recuperate. And uh, yeah, yeah. And so, this life reset is like, yeah, like when I realize when I leave, I wanted to leave with things that I know that are going to be beneficial for me on the next, section of the journey or the next chapter of my journey. So when we leaving, we are leaving in a month. All right. I'm trying to leave within a month and a half, the beginning of July at the latest. Okay, because I want to go up and visit my family for the holidays. So yeah, that's when we are going to be leaving. Where are we going to go? Again, we're going to go up visit some family, but then I want to do whatever my little soul wants to do. My soul in here and my Kia soul that's sitting outside. We're going to go. Me and Miss Soul are going to go, and we're going to go wherever we want to. I don't want any kind of limitations put on me. The last time that I had, and this is my work phone. If you didn't hear it, like ding, yeah, and it's going on like 9:30 at night. Oh, please. I'm going to put this on notifications. Boop. That's what we're going to do. Yeah, because if it's not an emergency, I don't answer it until the next day. If it is an emergency, they know to call me. Anyways, what was I saying? Where I'm going. Where I'm going. Okay. So yeah, I don't want to put any limitations on myself. The last time I was out, when I left out in 2022, I was out on the road for 6 months, and I had that 6 months planned, honey. It was a great thing because I knew where I was going, but it didn't give me a lot of time. Y'all, I took video, I took pictures. Did I have time to post it? By the time I was able to sit down and actually look at, the video that I had took what at the, several weeks prior, I had to move to the next to my next stop because I was doing pet sitting. So I had pet sits all lined up through, where I was going. And it was great. It was great. But it also took away me just having being able to process where I was at that particular time. And I don't want to do that. I may do some pet sitting, but I'm not even too for sure if I want to do that. I just, for the first few months, she just wanted to sit and work on her projects and not have any phone calls, not have to be responsible for everything and everyone. And it's not that I am, but a lot of stuff is like, I feel like I take on a lot of stuff, a lot of responsibility that is not necessarily made for to take on. And it's not just this here, like this position that I'm in. Um, it's every position I've been in. Like I've had to be that strong black woman and do 100 times more than what her fellow coworkers had to do. And so me with doing that, I done put myself on the back burner. Now, the difference between all my other jobs and this one is that I like what I do. I enjoy all the people that I come in contact with. I've met so many wonderful people in what I'm doing, um, but the work is monotonous now to me. Um, and I'm no longer like, I don't know. I still enjoy being able to be in contact with people, but the other stuff they can keep it. Okay. Anyways, so we got the wherever I want to go is where we going, and I'm taking you with me. So how? So we're gonna go in Miss Soul. I am turning Miss Soul into a mini, a micro hotel. It is going to be plush, honey. She is not. I want to travel, and I want to travel for a year, and I don't want to be, and my car will be my sole accommodation. Just because I'm going to be living out of my car, I don't want to feel like I'm roughing it. I don't. Um, I want it to be very comfortable. Remember, I was out on the road for 6 months and my car was set, it wasn't set up to live out of. It was set up for camping. And I just had a bunch of stuff in my car. She's not doing that. Um, yeah, yeah, she's not doing that. And so, the why. So why am I doing this life reset? Because I really don't have to. Like, I can stay where I am. I can, take everything that I have here and tote it with me. I can do all of that, but I don't want to. I don't. I started pulling stuff out. I have one closet. Well, no, I got two closets. I only got two closets. I started pulling stuff out and realized all the stuff that was in there. No, she's not taking all this stuff. My life reset, like I said, is different than most. Most people just get off of social media, which is great. Like if you're addicted to social media, yeah, take a step back. Okay, go outside, get some fresh air. But for me, it is getting rid of stuff um, that I know that I'm not gonna use. Why bring it with me? Why put it in storage? Like I'm not holding on to anything. It feels like a weight when I hold on to things. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. And so we're going to go through that process about packing because the reason why I'm glad I gave myself a month versus a week like last time. So it gives me a chance to get my car together because I need to first get my car together. Once I get it together, I know how much storage space I have in my car, and then I know how much I'm going to take. And then I know what I needed to donate, give away, or try to sell. Um, so yeah, that's what she's doing. The other thing with that is the why is that I made a promise to myself. This was a really hard decision to leave where I am. Okay. Um, but I made a promise to myself. Every year since I've been on the road, I've always had a theme. The 2022 and 2020 into 2023, my theme was I want to live like a tree. I wanted to live like one of those big oak trees that you see in South Carolina, um, just rooted, heavy roots, and just not your norm. Like I just wanted to be rooted in the decision of me leaving the life that I was to establish a new one. Right, 2023 into 2024, I was like, I need to establish some balance and some boundaries because I felt myself being drained. I was giving, 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 and the energy was not being returned. And because I love what I do so much, I was okay with that until 2024, December 2024. I ended up getting sick. I was going, like, working just about every single day. The only time I had off was a couple of hours to get a nap. And when I had time off in December, because I was going to go on vacation, and I did later, but I was still sick. Like, I was sick for a month and a half. When I had the time off, I promised to goodness, I got off on a Friday, and that next morning I woke up sick. My fever ran all the way up to 103.6. First, I thought I had the flu. People was like, "Oh, you got the flu." It ended up being COVID, but it wasn't just about COVID. It was about um, my immune system was running on E. And when my mind knew that I can take rest and not have to get up in the morning, my body was like, bet we taking rest. She gonna be down for weeks. And that's exactly what I was. And so into 2025, I really started to establish boundaries. But did I have balance? No. Why? Because I end up, during a time in which I was going to write my resignation and leave, I decided, no, I'm going to try to work it out. And lo and behold, not even a couple of weeks after I decided to stay, knowing I was supposed to leave, I injured my back. Did she learn from the injury? No, she did not. She kept going. Back locked up December, same time I was supposed to be off. Same time that happened in 2024 happened in 2025. When I tell you my back locked up, it did not matter how I laid. I could not get any rest. It was in so I was in so much pain. And I still have sciatica from my back injury, but at least I'm functional. So 2026, she made a promise to herself that I'm going to put, instead of keeping myself on the back burner in a corner somewhere, I'm going to put myself first. This is my self care era. This is my soul care era. This is my self love era. She plans me. I plan to put myself first. And even though I love what I do, I can't put myself first knowing that this position that I'm in is so busy. We're shorthanded. Like, and I'm that person, especially if I like what I do. I'm very passionate and I am that person that will get it done. No questions asked. You give me a task, you ain't got to worry about if I did it or not. Oh, there's an emergency. I got it. We go figure out this situation. Like, I am that person. Um, but I need to be that person for me. So that's why we're going to go wherever my little soul wants to go. We're going to do this for me, nobody else. Not what somebody else want me to do. Not what I feel like I need to do. The only thing I need to do right now is take care of myself. So that's what we're going to do. All right. So with that, Hotel Soul, I'm going to be upfront. I started this project a year ago. It was supposed to be like a getaway, my getaway car, like, it'd be already set up and, my little she car, how they have like she sheds. It's gonna be my she car, but no. I was going to have it just like my little getaway car to go to the campsite or go to the beach and just chill out and then go back, whatever. But no, this time it's going to be a little bit different. I'm still going to have the same things. It's just that I'm going to need to pack a little bit more because I do have a storage, but it's for my seats and probably my meditation chairs or whatnot. I may end up keeping those in storage until I figure out if I want to settle down or not. Um, but that's all I want in my storage. Everything that I need, winter clothes, spring, summer, fall clothes, they need to be in my car. I realize I wear the same stuff all the time. I don't need much clothes, that many clothes, but we go see when we start packing. All right. So, what are my must-haves in my hotel? So, now, the reason why I'm doing these videos is that no matter if you are trying to do a car camper or you want to travel full time or you have to live out of your car um, because of necessity, like you have no choice but to live out of your car, make it your own. Like, I don't care if it's temporary, make it your own. I'm saying I'm going to travel for a year. I may only travel for 3 months. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? But however time I spend in my car traveling, I wanted to make it as comfortable as possible. This may be extreme for some, and it may be right on point. I'm a little extra sometimes, y'all. So we go full blown extra, okay? My mustangs. So I need to be able to enter through the passenger door. I already got my list. This list was written out, I don't know how long ago. I added some stuff to it. So I need to be able to enter through my passenger door. I need to be able to get to my bed through my passenger door. Last time my car was set up for camping, I had to literally use like a step stool to get to my hatchback. And never really did that because a lot of times I was like stopping at a rest stop to rest. And it's very obvious what you're doing if you like see somebody trying to climb in the back of their hatchback. Like, no. So I want to be as discreet as possible, and to do that, I just want to slip in through my passenger door. The other thing is I need a comfortable bed. I have a sleeping pad. What are it called? It's inflatable. I don't trust it. One prick, no more bed. So I need a comfortable bed. Meditation area. Meditation is a part of my daily life, and I plan on um, keeping that practice up while I am on the road. So I need a spot in my car to meditate and not in my driver's seat. I like to sit crisscross applesauce. So I need a spot in my car to do that. We go figure it out. I also need a sink. Yeah, I said it, a sink. In my Kia Soul, we're going to have a sink. The sink is because I am a frequent hand washer. Baby wipes is not going to do it. Any wipes is not going to do it. I need to have some soap and some water. I need some soap and some water to wash my pits and my bits as well, just in case I'm not able to get to a shower. Fridge or cooler. I'm going to let you know right now, I got a cooler. The fridge, it would have been too much for the electrical to make sure it's running. It's not that serious. I plan on eating fresh fruits and vegetables. Hold, please. Okay, where were we? Um, Fridge, cooler. We got a cooler. I plan on eating fresh fruits and vegetables. I didn't attain some allergies, y'all. Soy, gluten, dairy. Your girl is jacked up over here. Anyways, part of my 2026 self care plan is for me not only to take care of my mental and be able to focus on myself and do the projects I want to do, but I want to get my body together as well. But first, we're going to get Miss Soul together so we can travel out of her, and then we'll go, do the other stuff. And I hope you guys join me on this journey that I'm on. Um, the other thing is a seating area slash lounge area slash office area. I know, probably thinking, how is she going to do this all in her compact car? I'm going to let you know, I've already figured all of this out. So stay tuned. Cooking area. So with my sink is going to be my kitchen. My sink is going to be my bathroom, my kitchen. It's going to, so certain parts of my, my camper, my little hotel is going to have dual purposes, actually multiple purposes. I want a library for books that I have not gotten time to read. It's just small. It's just a couple of books, but I do want to bring them with me so I can just chill out and read a book and not get interrupted. All right. Oh, and the bathroom area for nighttime PP. That's also the sitting area, lounge area. I often have to use the bathroom at night. So all of these things. Oops, I washed my hair and water just flung all over the place. My bad. I all of these things I like really took into consideration, given that I've been on the road before, and I know my habits. Um, I know I use the bathroom at night at least once. And that's because I keep like drink some water just before bed. Like that may be something I need to stop so I won't have to use the restroom in the middle of the night. But anyways, that's what we're gonna have in this hotel. So I hope that you join me. I'm going to, with this video, I'm most likely going to post a couple of more videos just to make this consistent and I keep it going versus doing this one and then I get busy and I make the, I do my car and then lo and behold, you never really see it. So, because your girl then drove off in the sunset somewhere, I don't know. Anyways, if you have any in these videos, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or just questions about the build, what I'm doing, just anything, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I am going to respond. I'm making sure this is, me doing this channel is also a part of my 2026 plan. So I do want to give you guys attention as well because it'll help me learn and just interact with individuals that may want to live out of their car just because they want to travel or because they want to save up money. Um yeah, so I'm about to go night night. I don't know, like 10 o'clock. Oh, is it 10? It's not 10. Oh, 9:45. It's about that time to go night night. So anyways, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I am going to be posting Sundays and Wednesdays, okay? So make sure you turn on your notifications so you don't miss another video. And until next time, bye.